Hello friends! Today you'll see how actors of the movie Commando have changed. You'll know their original names and age. I will show you how they looked then in 1985 and what's with them now in 2021. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Bennett, played by Vernon Wells, served in the US Army under the command of Colonel John Matrix, but was dismissed due to his betrayal. He has a slightly fanatical obsession with getting revenge on John by killing him, so he volunteered to aid ARIUS in overthrowing Valverde's government. Bennett is confident in himself and his strength, and also loves to put people in their place by elevating himself above them. Will not spare anyone, neither the elderly nor children. Cindy works as a flight attendant and is a pretty girl who does not like unexpected acquaintances with dubious guys. She is very emotional, and after a really stressful situation, she can start chattering quickly. Cindy is smart, she can fight back, and having no skills in handling firearms, if necessary, she is able to use them just by reading the instructions for him. The role was performed by CHONG. This film and the shooting for The Color Magenta made Ray famous. Sully works for ARIUS. He looks like a rather good-natured and pretty man with a sense of humor, but in reality he is a bad guy. Sully previously served alongside Enriquez, with whom he now works for the dictator. Accustomed to clearly follow orders given to him and always report on the work done. He also knows how to handle firearms well. The role was performed by David Patrick Kelly, which is the winner of the Brooklyn Horror Film Festival for Best Acting Performance. ARIUS is a dictator who seeks to regain lost power over the country of Valverde. He is the longtime nemesis of John Matrix, who ousted him from rule. ARIUS is a cruel, merciless person who takes pleasure in torturing and killing people. He was portrayed by HEDAYA, who is known for his villainous roles, for which he received Emmy Award nominations and a Screen Actors Guild Award. HEDAYA also won the NBR, Angel Film and ACCA awards for the best performance by an ensemble. COOKE is a non-emotional person who knows no mercy and is capable of incredible cruelty. He's a mercenary who works for the dictator ARIUS, and it's not a problem for him to kill a person in any way he wants. Has a good command of firearms. He was played by Bill Duke. Roles in the action movies Predator, Jackson Named Motor and Commando brought significant popularity to Bill. He is also the recipient of the Action on Film, Black Reel and Career Achievement Awards. John Matrix was a former US Army Special Forces colonel and is now retired. He's quite strong, he's not afraid to work physically. John is fearless and will persevere towards his goal. Despite his powerful and slightly frightening appearance, he's a kind person who loves his daughter and was not afraid to raise her alone after the death of his wife during childbirth. He was played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. The actor has over 20 celebrity awards on the Walk of Fame. Diaz was sent as a negotiator to John Matrix from his employer, the dictator ARIUS. He's a self-confident type who remains indifferent and completely calm. Diaz is confident that he is immutable and that everything he said will certainly be fulfilled. The role was played by Gary Carlos Cervantes. In addition to Commando, Gary also starred in more than 150 films and TV series, among which the projects The Astronaut's Wife and Colors brought him some popularity. LAWSON Drew Snyder is a former US Army soldier who is part of the special squad led by John Matrix. He's a responsible person who loves cleanliness and order. Even though he is a man and former military man, he is not a burden to help his woman with the housework. Playing in this film, as well as in war games and Firestarter, became iconic for Snyder, bringing him fame, In total, he took part in 160 film projects, which include Rescuers Malibu and Universal Soldier. Western Flight Attendant, Wiki, is used to doing a great job trying to adhere to the established rules, but can be sympathetic to the situation. Wiki has a pleasant appearance. She is polite and charming. The role was performed by Chelsea Field, popularity to which came after roles in The Last Boy Scout and Masters of the Universe. In total, she starred in more than 50 projects, the latest of which were the series NCIS, New Orleans, and Secrets and Lies. The intercept officer is responsible for doing his job. Outwardly, he shows complete calmness and composure. He's a serious person who is ready to help anyone who needs it, does not tolerate offenders and strives to reduce their number. The part of intercept officer is played by actor Bill Paxton. A significant breakthrough in his career was his participation in the movie One False Move. He was nominated for an Emmy and won the Saturn Awards and Screen Actors Guild. Forrestal was previously one of the soldiers who served under the command of John Matrix. Now he works in a car dealership as a dealer. He's very sociable, knows how to interest the buyer and present the goods from the best side. Forrestal looks presentable and behaves confidently. The role was performed by Michael DELANO, who took part in more than 70 films with TV series, but his popularity came to him precisely after his roles in Commando and Ocean's 11. Jenny Matrix, played by Alyssa Milano, is John's daughter. She loves her father very much, but has a negative attitude towards his past work because worries about him and is afraid that he will again disappear from her life for a long time. Jenny is cheerful, positive, and knows how to cook well. In a life-threatening situation, she holds on firmly despite her young age, which became really famous after filming the TV series CHONG and was nominated for Teen Choice and Airship. Western Flight Attendant is well versed in her work, treats passengers with courtesy, and is always happy to help them or fulfill their requests. She's presented as a pretty blonde with a warm smile who really enjoys her work. The role was performed by HAYEK. Julie took part in 19 film projects from 1981 to 1999, but fame came to her only after filming in the movie Commando and the TV series Hard Time on Planet Earth, 1989. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.